Hey, can we talk real talk? Times are tough. Is anybody else feeling this? Today I'd like to talk a little bit about budgeting. I am making this video about saving money. If you want to hear how you can still maintain a healthy, non-toxic lifestyle while also saving money, stick around. This video is for you. I'm going to share a few things that I've stopped purchasing. Saved time, saved money, and are actually healthier. So let's dive right in. First, conventional cleaning products. I stopped that. I no longer buy any cleaning products that are already pre-bottled. I have 2 spray bottles, one with water and vinegar and one with bleach and water. That's it. I use those for every surface, for every room. This swap not only saves money, it also frees up a lot of space under your sink for other important things. So, number 1, conventional cleaning items. Give them up. Don't buy them. If you can be resourceful and figure out how to make things at home, I guarantee you, most of the products you use in your house, you can make yourself for cheaper and they would be healthier. So another example, as far as cleaners go, I no longer buy laundry detergent. I make my own out of baking soda, washing soda, borax, salt, and I make a giant jar that lasts forever, and it's half the price of conventional store-bought detergent. The next time you pick up cleaning supplies or a product, take a moment and look at the ingredients and think, could I make something to replace this that's cleaner and cheaper? I guarantee you probably can. Okay, so product number 2, all things scented. Oh my goodness, if you still shop at Bath & Body Works, I would probably start with this one because this is the easiest, the quickest, and has the biggest impact on your health. So I no longer buy any scented items. That means scented candles, scented lotions, scented soaps. If the garbage bag that I want says scented, I do not buy that. Sprays, perfumes, oils, even essential oils, all of the scented things that we use in our home, on our bodies, they are disruptors for our body. They are not how nature intended us to smell things. Scents are synthetic and they disrupt your hormones. They're harmful for your lungs. They are just all around bad products to have in your house. Even the essential oils. I used to be a huge consumer of essential oils. I used to use them daily. I used to diffuse them. I used to put them on my kids. I had a million of them. I no longer do that. I no longer buy them. I no longer use them. I no longer diffuse them. And here's where I had this shift. I used to use the lemon oil in my water every single day, and I would use the lemon oil if I was having a headache. And one day I ran out of the lemon oil and I was like, oh, I'm getting a headache. I need to get lemon oil. And my husband was like, why don't you just get a lemon? And it was such a duh moment. I'm like, why don't I just smell a lemon? That's what I want to say about the essential oils. It's not so much that they're toxic like the scented, the chemical fake scented stuff, but they are extremely potent and they're not natural in that smelling lemon essential oil is not the same as smelling a lemon itself. And as far as being healthy, the actual natural product is always better. So I gave up lemon oil and I now buy lemons. Crazy. When I want my hands to smell like lemon, I'll get a lemon peel, rub it on my hands, and I'll smell the lemon peel. That is so much healthier for your lungs, for your nose, than these highly potent scents. So that is another thing that I gave up. No sprays, no perfumes, no scented items at all in my house. And it feels really good. So if you're like, my house is gonna smell terrible, what do you do? No, your house is not gonna smell terrible. This is what I do instead. Number one, fresh air. Open your windows. Fresh air does a lot for the smell of a house. Number two, food, baking. Your food will make your house smell. Simmer pots. I will do a simmer pot. You guys, this can be so simple. It doesn't have to be complicated. You can go outside and get some pine needles and boil them in a pot on the stove and make your house smell like pine. And it smells great. You can use the lemon peels that you used for whatever, put them in a pot and boil them, and it will make your house smell like lemons. You can go as far as you want with this. In the winter, I love to do a cranberry, rose hip, cedar type simmer pot. Spices, rosemary, clove, whatever. You can really make your house smell good with just a simple simmer pot, and it can last for a long time. So that's another swap I've made. I no longer buy any scented items whatsoever, and I feel like my house and my health is much better for it. Okay, so the next thing that I have really put the brakes on, beauty products. If you're anything like me, you love beauty products and buy a lot of them. I was doing a 5-step skincare routine every morning and night. I had all the face masks, gels, and things. I had multiple drawers full of makeup products, all of which, for the most part, sat untouched. So I have really simplified. I do not buy beauty products like I used to. I am very intentional when I do buy. I will buy a facial cleanser that is clean, and I have been making my own face moisturizer out of tallow, castor oil, avocado oil. It's very simple to make your own moisturizer, and if you have a beauty line that you absolutely love, then by all means, stick with it. But if you're like me and you're someone who accumulates a lot of beauty products, putting a stop to that saves so much money. It really does. Enough said there. You know what I mean. Okay, so the next thing, number 4, clothes. Tell me if you can relate to this. I have had a giant closet full of clothes, covered in shoes, full of accessories, and felt like I had nothing to wear. Can you relate? I learned about the capsule wardrobe through another YouTuber that I follow, a minimalist, and this was probably the first big shift I made in my life towards living more minimally and intentionally. So much clothes that I had been carrying with me for decades. Things that just no longer fit, no longer suited my style, didn't make me feel good, and took up so much space in my closet and made finding something to wear so much harder. So I did a huge clearing of my closet and got down to just a few items. It feels really freeing to do that. I no longer impulse buy. I am so intentional now. Every single piece that I purchase and bring home, I have to love it. It has to feel good, fit good, but it also has to be functional. I no longer hold on to like fancy, crazy things for that one day that I might need it. What I have found with eliminating so much of my stuff is if something big and special does come up, I can usually find something to wear to it. I can borrow something. Or maybe that's the day I invest in a new dress that I absolutely love. I am super intentional and look for quality and pieces that are versatile that I can wear with skirts, jeans, and multiple different ways. I only have a few things, but all feel good, fit good, and that I love. And as far as kids' clothes go, if you have kids, they go through clothes so fast. We have a consignment shop here locally that I love. When we outgrow stuff, we take it, turn it in, and shop for new things. This keeps the rotation going as they grow and outgrow items. It's secondhand, it's cheaper. I don't have the same philosophies for kids' clothes as I do adults' clothes. I don't necessarily look for quality over quantity because they're messy and they don't last long. So we keep it simple, very simple. I am intentional on the things we pick. I don't let them pick 25 shirts anymore. We pick 7 that they absolutely love. They can wear a different shirt every day of the week. And then next week, they can wear them again. I no longer feel like we have to have something different to wear every single day. Just a few items, signature items. I keep mine and my children's clothes and closet small, simple, functional, and that saves a lot of money. And again, space. Like they have more closet space with less things. Okay, number 5, packaged foods and eating out. I went to the grocery store recently and there was a mom in front of me and she had probably twice the items in her shopping cart as I did. She's checking out and she looks back at my basket and says, "Oh, I wish I could buy the healthier stuff, but shopping is just so expensive these days. I'm forced to buy the crappy stuff for my kids." It broke my heart. It was a moment in the store where I was like, oh gosh, that's sad. And it's not necessarily true. Her bill was absolutely less than my bill. Her products that she got more than I got for less money, for sure. But if we were to lay out on a table her purchases and my purchases, and again, this isn't, I don't want you to think this is a comparison thing because it's not, but it's just, I feel like we've been told that being healthy is too expensive and we can't afford it right now because we're all trying to survive. Grocery shopping is crazy right now. If you look at all of the packaged foods she purchased versus my ingredient foods, she looks like she got a lot more for less money. But what I can go home and turn my ingredients into is probably going to be as much as hers, if not more. Here's the biggest difference, and this is huge. I had ingredients that were nutritious. She has packaged food that holds no nutritional value. If you are trying to be healthy, those packaged snack foods hold no nutritional value for you or your child. So while you think you're getting more for less money, you're getting more sugar, more chemicals, more processed stuff. And like one apple holds so much more nutrition than a bag of chips, right? It's about knowing how to make the right choices and buy the right ingredients. I felt so called when I left the grocery store that day. Being healthy doesn't have to be super expensive. If you're buying all packaged healthy foods, it is expensive. But if you buy ingredients over packaged foods, it's really not more expensive. So all of that to say, we've pretty much eliminated packaged foods. Just to be clear, what does that mean? Does that mean I will never buy a bag of chips? Absolutely not. This is not about perfection. This is about intention. Instead of buying a bag of popcorn, I will buy a bag of popcorn kernels and make the popcorn at home. Simple swap, same food, healthier when made at home. And that goes for everything that you're buying packaged. It's not all or nothing, but for the most part, we don't buy the packaged snacks because they don't have the best ingredients. They're very expensive if you're buying the good ones, and they don't go very far. If there's a bar that you love or a snack that you love, if you figure out how to make it, you can make it at home cleaner and twice the volume for probably the same, if not less money than you buy on the one box or package. So that's another thing we have really cut back on, packaged foods. And also along the same lines, eating out. We do not eat out at all anymore. When we do eat out, I am so purposeful in where I go. I will not go through the McDonald's drive-through and get my kids a hamburger from McDonald's. And I don't say that to shame anyone. If you love McDonald's, that's okay. This is not about this is better than that. But if I'm going to spend my money, I'm gonna go to a local burger joint that I love. I am going to choose to support a friend of mine, a local family, a local business to get a burger way before I'm gonna go through a fast food franchise. We don't do it very often, but when we do, we choose wisely and support the businesses we truly want to support. That goes a long way in the community. Not eating out, not buying packaged foods. It does take a little more time and preparation at home, but it is worth it. It is cheaper and it goes a lot further. Okay, and the last thing that I want to talk about is hair dye. And not just hair dye, like expensive beauty appointments. I am someone who has dyed my hair since I was 12. I am 42 years old now, and this is the first time that I've had natural hair color. So the last thing that I have really stopped spending money on is expensive beauty appointments. And I used to do them all. The hair, the wax, the tan, the lashes, those things really do make you feel a little bit better. And they do give you a boost. It's taken me 40 years to look at this, feeling like I've been programmed that I have to alter myself completely from head to toe every day of my life to look good, be clean and beautiful. And I am ready to let that belief go. It no longer serves me. If I am trying to live a more natural, healthy life, and I want my daughter to be confident and feel beautiful in her natural skin, I have to lead by example. I can't tell my daughter that she's beautiful the way she is while I fake my entire body, hair, and everything myself. It doesn't align. So this is a really big one. I still get my hair cut. I love my hairstylist. My hairstylist is like one of my best friends. If you're someone who has spent your entire life dyeing your hair, coloring your hair, doing all the things, take a moment and ask yourself why. Why are you doing that? And is it really because it's what you want and it makes you feel better? And maybe it is. And if that's the case, then that's fine. You keep doing it. But is it because it's what you've been told you should do or what beauty is supposed to look like? And if that's the case, then examine that belief. Challenge that belief. Try something different. Be like me. I'm not going to dye my hair for a whole year. And at the end of a year, if I'm like, you know what? Blondes absolutely have more fun. I'm going to dye my hair next year. Then, okay, I experimented, I tried, and I learned. But what I can tell you is, having given up all of the beauty appointments, it has saved so much time. Those things are time consuming. It has saved so much money. Those are very expensive appointments. And it has been quite freeing to embrace what I look like naturally and appreciate it. It's like some deep soul healing to flip that and challenge those programs or beliefs that have been there for so long. That's the last thing I have. Beauty appointments, they are no longer in the budget or in the priority for me. And so, yeah, those are the things that I have not been buying for the last year, multiple years probably. I am healthier and happier and feel better not spending my money on. So just know, if you are trying to live a more natural lifestyle without breaking the bank, it is possible. There are absolutely ways to do it, and I can help you. So follow along, subscribe. I am working on a free ebook that is pretty much this exact same material, but more in depth. Small, simple swaps that you can make to live a happy, healthier, more budget-friendly lifestyle. So if that interests you, subscribe. You'll be the first to know when it drops. And thank you so much for watching.